just a moment. Two stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. And the Jazz with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now here's Conley. The three is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Booker against Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Nice D from Paul. Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And here's Conley. From deep. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Bridges. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Paul finds Booker. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside Paul. And here's Johnson from outside the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. There's a screen. Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And here's Conley. Now here's Bogdanovic. Covered by Johnson. Johnson against Gobert. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Ayton inside. Bogdanovic on him. Ayton, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Misses the 3.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Utah. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block. 3-on-3. Here's Johnson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. It's a tie ball game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
It's all tied in Phoenix. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Booker finds Johnson. Back to Booker. To the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Booker. Johnson's gotten his second bucket.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Bogdanovic against Ayton. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Booker for 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Conley goes in. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Booker. Outside Johnson. And stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Ayton's got his first points of the game. Conley against Paul. Conley on the attack. And he banks in the layup.
I really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Outside Johnson. No good with the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Paul finds Johnson. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton, defended by Bogdanovic. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. That one from long range. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Love it whenever Conley launches one from way out there, big time.
Pass to Booker. They need this. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. Conley
passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Was covered by Ayton. Here's Gobert. For three, O'Neal. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Hangs. And the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Ayton against Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Booker with it. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce.
I'm here with Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Jay Crowder is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 8 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Clarkson for 3. Can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Clarkson outside. Pascal against Saric. Pascal inside. Got a piece of it. Crowder with a steal. Back to Payne. Pass to Saric. Inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Clarkson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The Jazz again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Shamet. Pass to Saric. McGee in the post. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Pascal. Defense right on him. From 8 feet. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder right side. Down low. Pascal against McGee. Here's Payne. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Suns.
And it's tied up with that one.
At the line for 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Pascal. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
All second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's House. And another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Saric. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Saric, a screen on Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Payne with it. And he's gone for the lob. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah trailing here. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Back to Shamet. The shot. And it's Phoenix with another. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Payne. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson passes to Pascal. There's the 3. No good on the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Outside Conley. Here's the pick. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Utah, the rebound. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Ayton. Utah with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Now here's Paul. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. Nice D from Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Paul. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Conley against Paul. And here's Booker. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Launches a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, Ayton. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. No good. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Welcome to 2K Sports, and the kind of game fans love to watch.
Here we go.
Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Booker, 5 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson sends the screen for Booker. Back to Johnson. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Pass to Gordon. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. And it's Paul penetrating, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Murray outside. Over Paul. Murray, no good.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
Jokic misses in close. Booker outside. Johnson in the corner. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Johnson's got 5 now.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Jokic, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Barton. Gordon with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
With the long arms that Barton has, he's an exceptional defender, and I think he does a nice job picking and choosing his spots to take chances.
Now here's Paul. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Booker in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 3. Gordon kicks to Porter. And the pass to Barton. Down low. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Porter. Dishes it to Gordon. Murray outside. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Jokic. And that one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker looking around. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Ayton. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Murray. It's good.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Now, here's Paul. Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. For the 3. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Barton dishes to Gordon. Barton against Bridges. Back to Barton. Here's Gordon. Here's the drive. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on them. He's got a killer mindset.
Passes it to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Guarded by Porter. Ball outside. Pass to Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. The Nuggets on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton.
I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe, one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Booker outside. Ball fires from way outside. Misses the 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, one of the things you know as a defender, you've got to stay down on the pump fake, but Murray really crafty at getting defenders off their feet.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Jokic, and it's sent back by Jokic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Murray with it. Bridges covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Jokic. Crafty move. Puts it up. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. Jokic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
To the middle, here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gordon inside, working on Booker, and stolen by Ayton. Johnson, a wide-open look. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter, no luck. Suns trail by 3. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Porter kicks to Jokic. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Ball finds Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Lock at 6. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here is Forbes. Drives to the hoop. No good on the shot. Good D by Booker. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
They've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Saric, and it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The pass to Shamet. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Payne passes it to Saric. Tries from 7. Another shot. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Najee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. Here's McGee. Makes it off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
Shamet with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Cousins. Shamet finds McGee. Off on the layup. Stolen by McGee. Pass to Payne. Shamet on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Pass to Cousins. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Shannon. They get a hand on it. Morris passes to Forbes. Shoots over Shannon. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns trail by 5. Driving in. Payne kicks to Shannon. And here's Payne. McGee is screen on Green. Payne can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's Green with the jam.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Now here's Payne. A 3-ball. And it's Shamet missing. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Forbes the pass to Najee. Back to Forbes. From deep three-point range. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Crowder the pass to Payne. In deep. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets leading by 7. And Forbes has it in the corner. Screen by Cousins. Forbes the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
You know, if there's an ideal partner in the pick and roll, I think it's probably DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, he's physical, he's big, sets a good screen, and he's got great hands.
Now the pass to Shannon. Offensive rebound. McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Man, that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Cousins finds Morris. And here's Forbes from the arc. Payne grabs the board. Outside Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Pass to Jokic. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Murray against Paul. Ayton wide open. Yep, right through the net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Murray finds Jokic. Murray against Paul. Right side, Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. He takes it in, and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
It's Barton on the wing. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Paul surveying the floor. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Feeds it to Ayton.
Oh, wow. He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Jokic high post. Ayton's there. Outside Gordon. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Booker left side to take the lead. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Porter. 1:29 left in the game. Pass to Gordon. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Bridges attacking. Kicks it out to Booker. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Jokic against Ayton. Martin inside the line. Offline from the top of the key. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 12-4 run. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Inside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Phoenix ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
Murray scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. Gordon with a screen on Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
Barton, wide open, he fires. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Booker with a deep 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in its center. Murray, good.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moments. Big time shot there.
Ball outside. Lets the free fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Big time shot right there, fellas. In a big moment, and this game definitely worth the price of admission.
Ball kicks to Bridges. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
The pass to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. On the wing, Booker. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Outside Gordon. Passes to Barton. Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon. Yes!
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Pass to Booker. To the middle. And stolen by Barton. Left side, Porter. And he drives in. Tipped away. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Ayton a screen on Porter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Connects from downtown.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, with a Suns Panthers. Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud!
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a...
Mavericks taking on the Suns. For the Dallas Mavericks, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Suns, Mavs, coming right up after this. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock. Marquise Chris is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the one. Now here's Booker. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And it's Phoenix's ball. For three, Bridges. Bullock puts it in. Doncic outside. Back to Bullock. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Paul against Doncic. Ayton passes to Booker. Over Brunson. Booker, good.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. Takes it inside. Unable to get that one. Paul with some nice D. Booker for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Paul. Screen by Bridges. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. Now here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots. Mavericks timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dance team.
That free throw good from Booker.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble for the team he was on did not lose. Really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
From deep, here's Doncic. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Booker. Ayton with a screen. The 3 ball.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And here's Brunson. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Here he goes. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker is getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Doncic against Bridges. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Outside Paul. For 3, Booker. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Doncic with it. Pass to Chris. Outside Brunson. From deep here. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Doncic launches from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
The Suns trailing. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Ayton into the lane. The game now all tied up. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Inside. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Booker defending. From deep, here's Doncic. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Bridges passes to Johnson. Now Booker. 4-3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. He takes it in to the paint to halt the run. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
It's Booker on the wing. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Ayton with a screen. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And Doncic, here we go. Pass to Bullock for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul against Brunson. Clock at 6. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Bullock. Knocks down the long J. Bullock's got 6 points.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
3-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Brunson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 47 seconds left in the second. Doncic outside. Shoots over Bridges. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. Back to Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Brunson. Into the lane. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
And well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Boban Marjanovic. Davis Bertans is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie. He can't get that one to fall.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And here's Payne. Pass to Šarić, who poked away. It's stolen by Bertans. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bertans has gotten his first bucket of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line, 42% from three as a rookie.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
On the wing, Crowder. He's covered by Bertans. Crowder against Bertans. Just 5 on the clock. Saric a screen. Here's Payne. And another basket for Phoenix.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Dinwiddie against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Saric down low. Powell covers. Saric a screen on Dinwiddie. Payne drives. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Dinwiddie outside. Now Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. The Mavericks rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Team foul.
First one falls for him. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Out left to the wing.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left in the third. Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Back to Hardaway. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Payne against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is up. And there's Saric on the assist by Payne. Saric has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Dinwiddie. Down low. Powell banked it in off the glass. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Saric. An easy 2 on the layup. Saric has got 6.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Here's Bertans. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Davis Bertans.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Booker. Over Bertans. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's answer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside Booker. On the take. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And he drives in. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Bullock. And a miss there on the triple.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Booker. Chris pulls down the board. Doncic with it from deep three-point range. And Booker pulls it down. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Bullock. Going inside. Kicks it to Doncic. And the 3 off target. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The drive by Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 18.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
With the drive. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Back to Booker. And a deep 3 from Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Nice move. And Doncic with the lay-in.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
It's Booker on the wing. A minute 42 left in the final quarter. Three-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Now Ayton.
Come on, box it out, man.
4 on the clock. Lets it go.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one Deandre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Doncic against Bridges. And the layup is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. Deflected.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. Missed it.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just
one. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley kicks to Gobert. Just 3 to shoot. The rejection by Paul. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here is Paul.
Get there, get there.
We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so here's Phoenix. Al Paul. Johnson in the corner. Here's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Suns. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the right block. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Ayton. O'Neal with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Paul. Another miss by Utah. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. The 3 from Johnson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Takes it inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Booker finds Paul. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Conley against Paul. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Conley into the lane. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lots of room. And again, it's Utah.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovich's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
32 seconds left in the first. Paul's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Rejected by Booker. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character that they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. His 3-pointers off the mark. Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Paul outside. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Conley scanning the floor. He kicks to Gobert. And the layup is good. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Paul outside. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Ball against Conley. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Booker with no one around drains the 3-pointer. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Conley up top, defended by Paul. Conley gets the bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's Paul penetrating. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. And it's Mitchell missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Here's Paul. The shot off that time, so Utah will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Ayton missing. Utah has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Conley gets the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Paul outside. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Conley.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the pace. There's the pass to Shamet. Kicks it to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Off target from outside. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Passes it to Shamet. Now Payne. Over Gay. Top of the key jumper, no good. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Whiteside inside, working on Payne, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gay dishes to Whiteside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McGee inside. He's covered by Whiteside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nobody near Gay. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. McGee against Whiteside. McGee a screen. Here's the three. It's deflected. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Whiteside. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Payne passes to Crowder. The three. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. They double him with Payne. And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Payne with it. There's a minute left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz trail by 3. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Crowder jacks up a 3, knocks down the 3 ball. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Lets it go. Misses the jumper.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now Payne. Pass to Crowder. Back to Payne. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you this.
Your chance dancer.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 4. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Conley's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Jazz. Conley against Paul. And there's the drive. Exit out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Conley with the three, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker outside. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert, and Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Here is Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Paul. To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Conley with the three. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Booker looking around. Fires for three. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
This one for 3. Utah gets it back. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 7. Paul dishes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Paul passes to Ayton. Over Conley. That one goes. Counted. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Don't let Deandre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Here's Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Phoenix.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
34 seconds left in the fourth. Conley with it. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Johnson. So it's Phoenix now. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one.
joining us on Hey Allie. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams.
Here we go.
In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Murray, 5 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Paul. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's Jokic. Murray with it. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And stolen by Murray. And here's Barton outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Ayton. Puts the move on. Good D by Jokic.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has. Fully capable of connecting from there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Here's Paul. The shot off that time. And it's Denver the other way. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Outside for Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix no good that time either.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And here's Porter outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns trailing. There's a minute 34 left now in the first quarter. Booker finds Ayton. Booker against Barton. Ayton, the screen on Barton. For 3, Booker.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges with it. Now Porter defending. On the wing, Barton. 6 points for him. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
It's stolen by Johnson.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic with a screen on Bridges. The kick out to Barton. 6 to shoot. Murray against Paul. Murray shot is good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Now Paul. There's the drive, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at it. Get to the rack.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And we've got more NBA.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. To the inside. The shot no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The drive by Jokic. Here's Gordon. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they'll keep possession. Jokic the screen. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Paul passes to Johnson. And here's Booker. Takes a 3. Barton pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Booker. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Barton finds Jokic. Gordon outside. On the wing, Barton. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. All by himself. Booker with it. Now Porter defending. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Murray passes to Gordon. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. From behind the arc. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. It's Johnson with a drive. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. And And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40%, given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Bridges, a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And there's the drive. Porter, the pass to Murray. Porter with it. Now guarded by Ayton. From deep, Barton. It's hauled in by the Suns. A minute 31 left to play in the half. Looking to end the drought. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Boy, the incredible court vision of Paul. He gets the ball to his guys where they can do something with it.
Ayton against Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jokic has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Paul. And the layup falls.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Takes a step back. Outside Johnson. Outside Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Shoots over Barton. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Jay Crowder. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Pass to Green. Now Cousins. Clock at 6. Back to Green. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Najee. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Shamet. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Back to Forbes. Knocks it loose. Now here's Morris. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Saric with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Crowder outside. Back to Shamet. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. The kick out to Morris. Here's Najee. Saric covers. On the wing, Forbes. Driving to the basket. Misses from close range. The Suns trailing. Cousins with it. Picked up by Saric. Pass to Cousins. Launches it. And another miss by Denver.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Najee.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Forbes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Forbes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Morris outside. Pass to Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Payne. And it's Morris penetrating. On the wing, Forbes. To the paint. Here's Cousins. The Suns clear it. Driving inside. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. This for the tie. Shamet, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
The kick out to Morris. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. That one's good for 2. Morris has gotten his first basket of the night. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne, pass to McGee. There's 18 seconds left in the third, and that one drops.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Morris outside. With 2 seconds left. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Here's Booker with the fadeaway. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Paul with it. Working on Jokic. And Paul gets it to go.
Paul's quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
Jokic the screen. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. Ayton with the defensive effort.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
In transition. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Back to Ayton. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. To the middle. And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Murray against Paul. Outside Murray. 4-3. Stolen by Ayton. To take the lead. And the layup is good by Johnson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Murray. Into the lane. Up top, Barton. Lots of room. And another miss by Denver.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Outside Paul. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Murray against Paul. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Yep, count it.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area. He does it with skill and crafty.
Jokic in the post. Booker defending. Jokic, no good. The Suns leading. The drive by Paul. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Barton. And another 3 for Denver.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Paul against Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 foul.
.114 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson over Murray.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Paul with it. Checked by Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It's incredible. You hear the stories about Chris Paul and his leadership, what he's done on and off the court. Not just with his team, but the whole league looks to him for guidance and really trusts his wisdom. That's high praise. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray with it. Here he goes. Count it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. This one was in the balance.
And a good Thursday evening to you. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Paul feeds to Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Fires the 3. Stolen by Bullock. Now the Mavericks moving it up, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brunson up top, defended by Booker. Chris pass to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Doncic.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Here's Booker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now, here's Bullock. Doncic dishes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Down low and stolen by Ayton. Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Dallas again missing. Suns leading by 7. Booker looking around for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Paul against Brunson. Passes it to Booker. To the middle. It's intercepted.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now, here's Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Booker over Chris.
And Chris rises up, and is he playing volleyball? He just spiked that one away.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
On offense, here are the Suns. They've scored 10 straight, and that one's good, Ayton.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Doncic fires from way outside. That one misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Booker up top. He's guarded by Bullock. No good from Booker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Suns leading by 12. Paul with the three. Another three for Phoenix.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Inside, here's Chris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now, Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Bullock. Got it off in time. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. All right.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Chris. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Doncic. A 3-ball. Rebound by Johnson.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Launches it. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the 3.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And there's the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Ball outside. No good with the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Here's Paul after the Mavericks pick up 3. Passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Paul, no one around him. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
Good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Here's a screen by Chris. Back to Doncic. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Bridges with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
44 seconds left here in the second.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Paul against Brunson. And the pass to Ayton. Booker left side. A baseline J. No good off the front iron.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
25.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Suns, Jay Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard. Bertans can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Craig. 3-pointer. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trail by 15. Powell the pass to Dinwiddie. From the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Dinwiddie's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Mavs. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Lobs it up for Crowder. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 14.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Hardaway. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. Off target with his 3. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Crowder. Going inside. Unable to get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Powell the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Powell, stolen by McGee. And now the Suns, a fast break from deep. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line, 42% from three as a rookie.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertens. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 17. Payne with it, defended by Dinwiddie. To the paint. Crowder inside. Guarded by Powell. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Shamet with it. Takes a three. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr., great momentum right to the rim.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Shamet on the wing. Crowder the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 17. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The shot. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And McGee kicks to Crowder. Out to the wing. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the Mavericks score.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Craig with a screen on Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Shamet. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
McGee against Marjanovic. Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Marjanovic has got his first points of the night.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And so it's the...
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Chris. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Bridges for 3. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. For 3, Booker. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
Doncic against Bridges. Now Chris. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And Chris Chris throws it down.
Well, Chris and his size, along with his speed, make him a tough guard in the pick and roll. He gets off that screen quickly. He's very agile.
Brunson against Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Here's Doncic. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Over Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now here's Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Paul against Brunson. Paul passes to Booker. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. There's a screen by Chris. Doncic finds Chris on the wing. Doncic. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Paul for 3. Traps in the tray. And the Suns lead by 14.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his 3-point arsenal.
Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Deandre Ayton.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Doncic fires from way outside. Offensive rebound Mavericks. It doesn't go for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Now here's Paul. He's guarded by Bullock. Paul with the ball. Shoots from the line. Good on the shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3 ball, but the confidence, no doubt.